Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello, hello. We are back and badder than ever and blacker than ever because guess what? Just because it's no longer Black History Month doesn't mean that we stop being Black. Okay, y'all? We had Black guests the whole February and we have another Black guest today. And we know that it's someone that you are going to be excited to hear from because we missed her. You missed her.
We sure did.
We love her. You love her.
It's true.
Please say hello to the people, Raven.
Oh
Raven.
my God. What an intro. Thank you. I missed y'all. I really
It's
did.
Like, listen,
so good.
we
to,
miss
like,
you too.
hear
And we've been
in
wanting
this-
to tell you to come back. Like, when is she gonna start up another podcast?
We literally
No
thought
pressure.
that you were joking, and you were not joking. Like,
No
it has
pressure.
been hell.
Stop it. It has not been hell
It
because
has
this
been
podcast
hell.
exists. No, not true.
It's not the same as yours because we would all you come here, we go there, we go there, and you come here, and then I don't know, and then you know, Instagram doing the Instagram thing, and then now
Yeah.
you decide you don't want to do the Instagram thing as much anymore. So it's like, it's like your Waldo. Where in the world is Raven?
I'm trying to come back. The Instagram thing was not like intentional. I just got busy. Like I got a new job and then like the wedding planning and stuff. And then I got out of the habit. And then I think one day I was just like had time and I was like, oh, I missed this. Also didn't know what the fuck was going on at all. So I was like, this isn't cool. I was like, does anybody even care? Like what I have to say?
Yes.
And then I was like,
Ooh.
whatever, I'm doing anyways, and we'll just see. So
Do we fucking care? Yeah, okay, you know what? Before we even get into anything else, let's just talk about you and what you've been up to since you stopped Bitches Better.
oh my God, which I looked was in July. That's the last time I did a podcast with Kendrick, nonetheless. Love him.
Oh my God.
It's been that
really?
long.
So
Yeah.
are we popping your podcast like
Yes.
cherry, like your return cherry?
Yes, you are.
Thank
It's
you
only
so
right.
much. I appreciate that. Like,
I
God,
appreciate
like,
it.
we missed you so much. Okay, so obviously, wedding. This
Yeah.
girl has a rock, honey, and she is planning a good old wedding. And I was just telling her how refreshing it is to have a friend planning a wedding instead of a baby shower. No offense to people planning baby showers. God,
We love the
baby.
meatballs and all, but
Love
you
the
know.
baby. Love the
We do love
meatballs.
those meatballs.
Yes, we love dressing up. I love the Burberry suits, but it's just a different kind of vibe. So, okay, you know that you just told us that wedding planning is stressful, but like,
It's
where
terrible.
are
I
you
hate
in
it.
the process?
Well, I'll tell you this much. Every time I think that like I've gotten to a good place and I'm like, okay, like everything is booked at this point, right? The invitations have gone out, like I can chill. The planner is like, no, here's a long ass list of things that I need for you to do. And I need you to check in with me and send me all these emails and do all this shit. And I'm like, okay. So this wasn't an issue when I didn't have a job because COVID, but like I can't, I'm just, it's like taking over my life. I hate it. It's not fun. Wedding planning would not recommend, would not, very excited to get married. Love Tonio, everything, but like, I'm not having a good time.
Shout out to
I'm not having a
for
good time.
wifing our girl up
I
and
know, right?
making her a housewife, because I like to call you that because I feel like that's why you're like, fuck this podcast, fuck Instagram, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm about to get
Yeah,
married.
let's say that.
I get it.
Sure.
Because that's what I would do anyway. So,
I wish
okay,
that was why.
Did you pick the dress yet?
Oh, yes. Yes. And that was another thing that I was stressed out about, right? Because I'm a big stress eater and like my weight fluctuates and I don't really give a fuck, but like the dress has to fit. So
Exactly.
when the dress came in and we did the first fitting, it was a little tight. Like it's tight, but I was like, it's a little too, like, I need to like get 5 pounds off of me. And I did that, but now it's like maintaining it, but like in a healthy way. Cause like I like to eat. So I'm just like, oh God,
So-
another thing. Another thing.
That's the list.
But I
you see
love my
happens-
dress. Oh, I
So
love
you're
it so
not
much.
with it? Oh my
Mhm.
God. We cannot wait to see those wedding photos. Like, it's the way I'm going to share them to all of my accounts that it makes literally like no
Stop.
sense.
We already seen the invitations, and those are
Oh my God.
beautiful. I love them.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for thinking of us, even though we're like
Yeah.
all
Oh
the
my
way down
God.
here.
Of
It's just nice to be invited.
course.
I felt
love
like I was
y'all.
invited to like the Bella Swan wedding, like when I
Don't do
received
this.
the invitation.
Don't
And
do
I was
this.
just like, is this gonna be in Fort Washington? Like, what's going on?
Yes.
I literally
Yes, it
felt
is.
like Whitney Houston and Cinderella and like just singing Impossible.
I cannot. Y'all are so
The
stupid.
vibes.
It was such a delight. Impossible. Things are happening.
Beautiful.
Okay, so
I miss y'all so much. Oh my God.
we received it. That's why I literally, Aaron, can I tell you that like when I booked her, I literally booked her like 2 days ago in the middle of the night. Like I just
I believe
her
it.
Mhm.
Because she mentioned it. We were talking about something else, and she's like, "Oh, by the way, Raven's gonna be on the podcast," and I'm like, "Yay!" Like,
Finally, right?
it's less anxiety. Like, we love having guests, but it's like your family at this point. So it's like, oh,
Yeah,
the
you can
cousin's coming over to
relax.
play.
Yeah, you don't have to do a bunch of prep work or whatever,
Yeah,
you
it
have
just
to
vibes
do.
naturally.
Yeah.
So another wedding question: what is something that is stressful that you didn't think would be as stressful as it is when it comes to the planning?
That I didn't honestly, I didn't think that I was gonna be this stressed out because I'm like, I'm a chill bride. Like I'm not, but like literally at the slightest inconvenience, I'm like, we're not doing it. It's canceled. We're not doing
Wait
it.
a minute.
Fuck the deposits. Yeah, because then I just it's a lot bigger than I wanted it to be, but we both have very large families, so it's like whatever. All the extra stuff that's popping up that I didn't think about that's making it cost
Like what?
more when I truly
Name,
thought
like, something.
Let's see, here's my little notebook right here.
She has it, y'all.
Keeping
She
notes.
literally has it.
Because I was working on it.
You have it.
It's paragraphs, y'all.
This this might be stupid, but I've never been married before, so I didn't know that you had to pay for a marriage license. Oh, you know what's but you can do it online now, which is great. I thought we had to go somewhere to do that, so we have
Okay, as long as it's online, I don't mind.
Right?
Yeah,
it was
like
just the
don't
inconvenience are actually
this.
having to go to the courthouse.
Going to the fucking city hall. I don't even know what city I fucking live in.
I
Like,
would go to Dania Beach City Hall because
and that's the
honestly,
wrong city hall to go to.
See, so he's fucking it up already. He's fucking it up already.
You have to go to the Fort Lauderdale one.
Oh my God.
Go. Anyways.
Oh, you know what's stressing me out? I'll tell you.
What?
The rehearsal dinner, which I said, I don't fucking care if you have a rehearsal dinner. Uncalled for, unnecessary. It's just more money. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my mom's like, oh, well, we're not calling it a rehearsal dinner. We'll make it a welcome party. And we got a lot of people coming from out of town. And I was like, I don't care. Just don't talk to me about it. Don't be asking me questions. Because that's the thing. Everybody's always bothering me about something. And she was like, okay, not a problem. Do you think that lady has left me alone?
Yeah, because she's not
about the rehearsal dinner.
Yeah, like she'll wait like one day and then be like, so about the rehearsal dinner. So what is one thing that you are super like traditional about, and what's one thing that you're not traditional about at all? Like, are you gonna have something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue for sure?
Allegedly. I'll tell you, I'm like not traditional at all. It's not my vibe, but like my mom and my aunts have decided to do that because my mom and my 3 aunts, and my mom was like, we can each have one. And I was like, okay, fine. If I approve of whatever the things are, like don't give me something like ugly that's blue to wear, like a necklace or something, and then I have to be like, I'm not wearing that.
Yeah, it clashes with everything. Like, no, give me something underneath.
Yeah,
maybe like an anklet or something.
Please. Yeah. So I have my something old. It's my grandma's ring. It's her wedding ring.
Beautiful.
Yeah. She gave it to my mom and my mom gave it to me. So that's going to be my something old. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't know what else I'm going to get. We'll see.
Okay. So that's traditional. So then what's non-traditional about this? Like, are you going to wear white?
I am going to wear white.
Okay, perfect. Are you going to have a flower girl?
Yeah, she's so cute. And there are bridesmaids, all of that. Honor? Yep, Gabby. Oh
my God, Gabby.
Yes, and shout out to Gabby. She's been very helpful with all of this stuff. Everything. Beautiful. What's not traditional?
So you're a traditional gal.
I guess so. If I'm just going by what's the stuff. I guess because I'm just going along. I didn't really want to be walked down the aisle, but my uncle like really wants to do that, and I was like, okay.
Sometimes
you know what I mean?
Even though it's your wedding, it's like you do things for people just because you know that they are going to really appreciate that moment, even if it doesn't mean anything to you.
Yeah, because I don't love the like tradition behind it.
Yeah, like a man giving you away.
Yeah, so we're gonna cut that part as far as saying it. He's just gonna walk up there and hug and then get out of there. Not get out of there. Have a seat.
Right, like sit down. Do you know the color themes of your wedding? What do you like share one detail with us, like just one, because I obviously don't want to expose your wedding before you get to present it and all, but like I just want to give the people something to think about.
Oh, I know it's not traditional. That would kind of tell you how the wedding's going to go. I'm not a flower girl, so there's not going to be flowers everywhere or anywhere. There's just going to be something else. It's going to be something else.
Ooh.
Now
it's going to be super chic. It's going to be so good.
That's probably like the most non-traditional thing that you can do. Because even people who had like, I know Christine Quinn on Selling Sunset, like she had a black wedding dress, which I love. I was obsessed with that, but even she had flowers. She had snow too, though, so that was weird. But not having flowers is like you are breaking the mold, honey. I'm so excited for you, and like what a blessing, and just to have this after the fucking. It's like the pandemic isn't even over with, but it's just like some good news to look forward to, So it just I can't wait until you have that day. Can you tell us what you're doing for your honeymoon, or where you're going for your honeymoon?
Yeah, we're going to Playa del Carmen in Mexico for a week. Yeah, we're not going to go until like a month after the wedding, but we're
not you whooping it up.
Yeah, but we're going. I cannot fucking wait.
You deserve
not me whipping it up. I just got it.
I'm excited.
We are gonna be whipping it up.
You're gonna be whipping it up without even knowing. Well, okay, that is enough wedding speak. So
it is
because we were stressing Raven the hell out.
No, it was fun that time. I was like, what am I doing?
I was just so nosy, and it's like I didn't want to like text her all because I have all these questions. So I didn't want to text it to her, so I'm gonna just put her on the spot. So on from
that's the best way to do it. The best way to do it.
To not podcasting anymore, because the podcast was just like such a big part of your life for so long. It was you and Gabby, and then you went solo, and then you just took a step back from it. You're like, what? Like that's what I also respect. Even though we do miss you, I respect you saying, "Fuck this, I don't want to do it anymore. Bye." So, is there anything about it that you miss?
I miss all of it. No, actually, I really do. And that's why I was so excited when you asked me to come on, because I was like, damn, people have forgotten about me. Nobody's asking me to come on, because they were for a while, but I didn't have to, I just had things to do. I didn't feel comfortable committing, because I kept being like, oh, sorry, I can't do it again. This thing came up and I felt bad. So they were probably like, fuck her. No.
No. It was like I was
Listen.
just waiting until the right time, because I know that wedding planning is consuming.
Yeah.
We're still in a pandemic. You just stepped back from your podcast. So
Mhm.
it's like you want to have that break to where it's
Yeah.
like, you know, I kind of, maybe I don't miss doing my podcast, but I do miss like just talking about these shows and getting my feelings out and shit like that.
Yes, that's what I miss the most. And just having these conversations, or even the ones that I would do solo, just to like get my
Get it
thoughts
out.
out. Get it out.
No, you can always just be like a Bravo Wall Black correspondent. It pays nothing,
Listen.
first of all. But
Wait, I love that. I can be one of your interns.
mhm,
Please.
like Sonia's interns.
Yes. It's called
My
Pickles.
apartment instead of a townhouse, but it, you
Mhm.
know, just be a Bravo Wall Black correspondent, and like that you just come on sometimes, like once a month, so let's say,
Please,
and
please,
just let the people know what's going.
please. And please call me that. I mean it.
Okay, I love that so much, because you know we need a friendly Black phrase, and we have Kendrick, obviously, who's one of our faves,
Love
and
it.
we have,
So
you know,
much.
some other faves that we talk to, but it's just that we watch so many of the same shows, like
Right.
Love After Lockup, like
Right.
Jocelyn Cabaret, like certain things that's
That not everybody watches. Right. There's a
and that
limited
it's
number
very
of
like
people I can talk to about some of these shows.
Especially
Right,
Jocelyn's
it's like-
Cabaret.
Especially.
exactly. Okay, so then let's just get into some BravolebriTEA, which obviously is our favorite segment because we like to talk about people's business and the tea. I don't know what I want to start with. Like, there are a few things on the docket. Did you see the post about Lala that
Yes.
Lala made
Mhm.
about Randall?
Yeah, because I had wait, is there more than one? Was it like today? Or are you talking about
It was today.
oh no, I
And
didn't see one
made
today.
a comment saying, spilling the tea, basically.
Okay.
Okay, so I will do the Lala story. Aaron, you find the Jin Shah story while I'm talking, because Jin Shah got something going on. And then obviously one last thing, and then we'll go into Jersey. But I don't know where she commented at, but Lala literally spilled the tea about Randall's cheating. I'm going to read the entire statement.
Okay.
It's a comment, and it says, "Let's talk about it. I was alone during most of my pregnancy and for the first 7 months of her life, until the mask fell and I saw who he really was. He started a relationship with a 23-year-old in March of 2021, the month I gave birth.
Okay, I was gonna ask that. Okay.
They traveled together while I was home with Ocean and working on my brand. I thought he was working because that's what he said he was doing. After the picture surfaced, so that was in October, I believe the picture surfaced. I tried to leave the home to gain clarity and avoid environment for my daughter. But anytime I did, he threatened to call the police if I didn't return Ocean to the home.
What?
But if he felt we were good again and he was in control again, I was able to leave the house. She went on to say, I did with my baby, because we saw her in her new apartment with her mom and all that stuff. And she said that his new 23-year-old girlfriend was basically living in the home 2 days after she left. Sadly, this isn't the most shocking thing that I learned. Women and cheating are just the tip of the iceberg. I was able to get out, but now my daughter is in the hands of a broken court system. Narcs, so like narcissists, thrive when they are under a microscope. I am not blind to what is going on, though. It makes me sick that my sweet daughter's face, a picture I took and sent to him, by the way, is what pops up when he does his dirty work.
Okay.
So this bitch just spilled a lot of fucking tea.
Right.
Like,
And I have questions.
I have so many questions, because if women and cheating is just the tip of the iceberg, what the fuck else is going on?
Probably some about him owing all these people money. He probably stole some money, maybe some money laundering, maybe some embezzling. Love that.
Embezzle.
Yes, thank you. I was gonna be so upset if y'all didn't do it.
You can
I knew you would.
ask.
I knew you would. Wait, what is he calling the cops about if she's leaving with her child? I don't get it.
I guess I don't know, because they're not even married. So
Right.
that's
So
the weird thing about it, because I could get if they were married, but I guess I don't know. Like, there might be weird rules in California that you can't take your child out of the house more than a certain amount of time before it's like considered like kidnapping. But you know what? I actually think it's because he might have buddies in the cop system, because I don't know if you remember that episode where they were literally like fucking around, and he got a cop to he got a cop to basically pretend to arrest one of the people. I forgot which castmate it was, but that episode where he got a cop to fake arrest Tom. So I feel like he might have buddies in either the court system or the police system, to where he can pretty much do what he wants to do. And she can't really like she couldn't take the baby how she wanted to take the baby. I did hear a couple like sick rumors about him. There's so many things out there, like what kind of fetishes he's into, not to fetish shame, just like some things are just like not okay. I think it's also very clear that he likes to just go on with like younger girls, and 23 is not that bad, but it's like you're 50, so that's less than half of your age. But at the same time, it's like we saw on the reunion, how you get them, how you lose them, because remember, on what, season 4?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
She came.
I'm bad with seasons.
Yeah, she came
early.
On season 4. She was there, and then like when she was dating some other guy, and she was on a boat in Italy, and she had her ass as her profile picture, and like she was.
The good old days.
She was also, I think she was like 23, 24 when she started Vanderpump Rules, and she started dating Randall, or seeing Randall, when she was like 25, so like around that same age as the new girl, which is insane, because his ex-wife, who is Candace from You, like she's only a year or 2 older than Lala. So it's like this man is repeatedly doing the same thing. So I kind of, even though she's my problematic fave, it's hard to feel sympathy when you were on the Vanderpump Rules reunion telling the same story, where she was like, oh, he said that he was working and he was with me for 2 months straight. In that post that I just read, that comment of what she said the same thing.
Familiar.
I thought he was working.
I don't feel bad for her at all. I'm so sorry. I don't like her, but I didn't watch this last season of Vanderpump and whatever. I'd forgotten about her, and I was like, oh, whatever. The baby is so cute. So then that was making me be like, oh, forgetting that I didn't like her. But then we found out about Rand cheating. I was like, I fucking knew it. That's when I wasn't doing socials too much, because I was like, I thought about making a post or something, but then I was like, no, that's mean. I don't have to be like, I did say this would happen. Like that.
I did say that your man was going to cheat on you.
It felt a little too mean. So I was like, it's not necessary. I know that I fucking said that shit was going to happen. Exactly. And like you said, I mean, you were that bitch. Did you think
that's my age?
You thought because he like that he was not gonna go with the younger girl? It's just funny to me. I was like, you thought he wasn't gonna do it to you because you like were getting married and had a baby.
I hate
What's
you.
the ex-wife's name? Is like the same fucking thing.
And I hate
Shouldn't
you
be. I'm so
because
sorry. Oh, it's
you
me.
are making me laugh because this shit is funny, but I love her so much.
Like, not
that
haha
like,
funny.
I want to not laugh.
She wants to
But it's
laugh and cry at the same time because
Yeah,
it's also
like-
like humiliating. Lala
No, it
Shakur is one of her faves.
like this
It
is
happens
so-
to all of our faves every once in a
She's
while.
Yeah,
down.
nobody's into.
Yeah, it's gonna
She
happen.
is down bad though. I hate seeing people that I love down bad.
She'll be
But
all right. Just give her a minute.
It's
Yeah, 'cause I
because
think
it's
she's
the
gonna have a
same
good
exact
come up.
thing though. Like this, it's literally you were with this, and then mind you, she made people sign NDAs. She was lying and saying that she was dating a football player. She was just doing everything to protect this man. And now it's like you didn't want to have him on the show. You finally got him on the show. And as soon as you get him on the show, he started acting mad.
So embarrassing.
Like,
It's
like,
so embarrassing.
that's why
I would feel
don't-
homicidal. Oh my god. Oh god.
It's like she did a soft launch of him. I think it was 2 seasons ago. She did a soft launch of him 2 seasons ago. And then she did a hard launch last season. And then this season, when we're moving and grooving in, she was just like, go back and watch the season because it was boring at first. But then towards the end, it got real good because Sheena and Brock are unhinged. Okay?
Yeah.
James and Raquel should have never been engaged.
They should have never been
That's true.
engaged in the first
Broken up.
fucking place.
It's true.
That
It's
was
Eric
true.
was very strongly
humiliating
about
to
it.
me.
And then, like, I hate to say it, but Lala was running all up and down everybody else's relationship when she should have
Oh
been.
no.
And
all up
listen,
and down.
she was definitely right about a lot of the shit that she said. I'm not going to take that away from her.
Right.
But when your shit is not right, sometimes you got to close your mouth and you have to zip those lips, step back and be
You
like,
can't
you
do
know
that.
what? It's not my time right now. When my shit is going good again, I'll start opening my mouth. But until then, I'm going to shut the fuck up and I'm going to let them have it. I could know a whole bunch of shit going on, but if my shit isn't right, like
Right.
I cannot risk you bringing my shit up. So I'm going to
Right.
let you have it.
That's why I don't be telling people
And-
nothing. You
Right.
just never know.
It's going
like,
great. It's
I don't like
going
people
so
knowing.
good.
Yeah, even when it's good though, I'm like, well, don't need to brag. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no. I don't
You don't need
because
to know
I feel
that.
like I don't do that because that's what Sheena does. Sheena is always like, we're so good. This is the best. This is the
your
love.
face.
Like,
Do you know
no.
why? Because it's not really that good, like ever. So
No,
when
it's
it
not.
is,
Bless
it's like
her.
you got to tell somebody about it. And I get that, but
Mm-mm.
it's like
Mm-mm.
learn, girl.
And that's why when we get into New Jersey, that's why I know that there's a lot of Jennifer Aiden fans out there, but y'all gonna get y'all feelings hurt, so you might want to skip
Especially
the
today,
New
yeah.
Jersey
Yeah.
part
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
of the segment later.
That'll be okay.
But anyways, that's why Jennifer should have shut her chompers because she knew that her
Shut her
man
pie hole.
and
Which
she,
is incredible to me. Well, I'll say that.
yeah, we'll get into that, child. But it's like you can't do that. You can't. And it's just I feel bad for Lala because now it's also what I'm hearing is we don't know if Vanderpump Rules is coming back. Like for real. I feel
Why?
like last year there was speculation. They just needed the restaurant to be open, which I don't know why because they barely spent any time at the restaurant. But the restaurant
I
is
forgot
open.
the restaurant.
Gonna say who works
Yeah, I
there?
forgot, like the
Oh, Tom. Are you Tom?
Sir.
Oh, sir.
They
Sir
didn't
was
really
shut
show
down.
that shit.
Oh, Raquel works there.
Yeah, it was just Raquel and Charlie selling feet pics.
Oh,
And I'm just
Charlie.
like, no,
Oh.
who wants to see this shit? Like,
Yeah, maybe that's why they didn't film at the restaurant. I get it.
I don't know, but
They could turn that shit off, honestly.
what
I was
I'm
just,
hearing
yeah.
is that Vanderpump like really might not come back, and it sucks because everyone is actually having a good storyline now. Like Brock and Sheena, we see this man is literally insane. Like he finally paid off his child support, but
Oh, wow.
He's crazy. It was only
Does he work?
$20,000.
Sheena paid it.
Sheena probably paid it, child.
Okay.
Good
And
as gold
then
paid for it.
with James and Lala, you know, they're both single. James has a new girlfriend already. He literally looked like he was on Booger Sugar the other day. He literally.
Wait a minute now. Don't.
I'm
do
just saying what he
James.
looked like. I'm not making accusations. I'm just
Oh,
saying
James,
he was literally
going down.
standing with no shirt on and his chest like pumped out, and I'm like, what the fuck?
James is literally living his best life right now.
And then like I saw someone like I think it was on BravolebriTEA.com, and they're like he kept literally grabbing this girl's head and sucking her face and like literally letting her go and making out with her and letting her go, and like they went to the bathroom and all this shit. And I'm just like, wait,
he was unsure about it.
What's going on? He was on that Booger Sugar, allegedly.
Wait, with the
Not
girlfriend?
you saying I'm not making allegations.
I'm not making
But
allegations.
she keeps saying it.
Wait a minute.
Out the past. Okay, please do not.
I am a James apologist, and I'm gonna stand up for him. Like, listen,
You've always been.
He's going to puff his chest out because he's not with Raquel anymore, and he's living his best life. He's a boss.
Wait. Whoa.
It's James. It's like Rick Ross, and then there's James Kennedy.
He calls himself White Kanye, so I mean, I hate you.
Lord help.
So
I hate both of you.
What?
Who is his new girlfriend? Who is this?
Oh my god, I don't know. Some random girl.
Him and Lala just need to get
God.
together and call it a day and just raise
No,
that
I
baby.
don't.
No,
want
definitely not that. Then he'll really be. Ooh.
But anyways, they're both single, so that's a good storyline.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have who else do we have? That's enough for it right there, because going into the season it was boring as fuck. So if we can make a season out of last season, we can make a season out of this season. Or we could just call it like a different show. Like,
yeah, it could just be Shayna and Lala.
I don't want to see
Charlie.
I don't want to see the people that I don't want to see. I want to see Raquel date someone else because I heard that she has a new boyfriend too. Like,
do you really want to see that on the show?
I know I don't. I can speak for
I'm
it.
not like, do you really want to watch her?
Well,
Hashtag
I actually
farewell,
started
Raquel.
liking Raquel after
I
she
like
broke
her.
up.
I just
I hated her.
Watch her.
I hated the way that she talked. I thought that she was like really stupid. I thought that she was just ignorant. Like, I don't know. Like, it was just I
didn't
go off. Are you sure you like her now?
Right. I'm like, I didn't have that much.
No, don't even talk shit, Aaron, because you didn't even like her. Okay, so
I don't like her, but I didn't say.
No, he didn't say all that.
No, because I want to.
You were going off.
I turned around. I really turned a corner on her.
I think the feelings are still there.
Definitely the villain on this episode, y'all, and I want to make that very clear. For once, it's not me. Last time
I love that for you.
Me.
Well, I turned a corner on Raquel when she broke up with James because she finally like had the balls to break up with James. Also, when she was talking about Lala, even though she has like the worst voice on the planet, she was like, I really wasn't surprised when I found out about Randall because I knew Lala as the mistress anyway. And I was like, ooh.
Why did you do that?
Ooh. So she called Lala a mistress to her face.
Well,
so I'm like, that's ballsy. And then also, you know, James was being an asshole talking about how he didn't want his fiance to have like dick straws and all this fun
James, shut the fuck up now.
Stuff. It was so
Stop
stupid.
it.
So then, like when she was watching the reunion, she had like dick straws and like all that fun stuff.
See,
there. And of course, James was bothered by it and made them.
Why does he fucking care?
Because she did it the second time. She did it the second time, and he didn't like it the first time. So at this point,
it doesn't matter how he feels.
Mind your business.
Face.
Like, you're literally.
If she wants to suck on a dick straw,
right,
that's her prerogative.
Exactly.
James, I feel like you need to come on the podcast because I can't keep doing this by myself. Like, I need some help.
Well, the thing is, if he come on here and he talk to me sideways, it'll be the last podcast we'll have. So
I would love it.
Like, I would actually love to see y'all go toe to toe though.
would
Like,
I can go toe to toe. The way that I know James, like the back of my hand, from the moment that he spit on Kristen's door to literally the last thing that he did last night, like I absolutely would destroy. It would be
I
like,
believe it too. I believe it. My money's on KF. Yeah. Mhm.
Trump and Biden debating. Like that's how that shit would be. But anyways, yeah, that's the BravolebriTEA on
I'm gonna
Lala.
dream about that. I'll let y'all know how it goes.
Like, I would like to see that.
Oh my god.
Our highest rated episode, period. Like, I know it would.
100%.
Okay,
So y'all,
you have Jen Shaw news here. Right?
We got some tea on Jen Shaw. So I don't know if y'all have seen the reunion, part 1 of the reunion, but as you know, Jen Shaw was scheduled to go to trial in March, but now it has been pushed back. So it's going to be 4 months later. It's going to be on June 27th.
I know you fucking lying.
Yep.
Right.
So now that means that she has more time to film and everything.
How convenient.
Wait, you said June 27th? I thought it was in July.
Yeah, I'm saying here June 27th.
That's still too long for me though. Like
way too
I
long.
I want to know now. Like
I'm sorry, y'all. That's the conference. The conference is June 27th, and the actual trial will kick off on July 11th. So it's going to be on the 11th of July.
Okay, yeah. So the thing is, I was ready for her looks. I was ready for the cameras to follow. I was ready to call whatever number I needed to call. Yes. Like I was going to take that day off.
Me too, because I need to get on that line again.
That was
last
great. Year. Like everyone who watches Bravo was on that fucking call. Wendy Williams was on that call.
No.
Oh my god.
Why the fuck was Wendy Williams?
You know why?
Exactly.
Same reason we needed to be on there.
She's like, I want to know what's going on. Let's talk about it.
And we have to be informed.
How you doing?
But at the same time, I do think that this is good because we get more time to see her like on the upcoming season. She's gonna be able to film more. But I feel like the storyline, it might drag out. It depends. It depends on, maybe we might see more.
I hope so. I didn't see enough.
Because you know they're gonna drag it.
Liking.
You know Meredith is like not happy with her ass, so they're definitely gonna drag that shit out.
And it's like, okay, Meredith, we get it. You don't like her. You're her. Your family. Okay, fine.
I don't know who
Let's talk
Meredith
about Jen. Like, oh my god, stop
fair,
it.
Though,
you don't like none of them bitches.
She's like, I'm disengaging.
Yeah, but she even admitted that, like when all that Jenny stuff was going on, which was just like the cherry on top. Someone asked her, like, why are you even on this show? And she's like, you know what? That's actually a good question because none of them seem to like me.
And it's not like I dislike her, but it's like
family.
I just don't know what's true and what's not with her. Like I never know.
She's sneaky little one.
And then she just holds on to things. I feel like the season is moving forward. If people are apologizing to you, move forward. Like, why are you still harboring all this shit from like the first episode and like last season? No, it's like so much was going on in my life with Brooks, and like I didn't know what was going on. Like, I do feel bad for her for losing her dad. Like, that is very sad.
That's a turnaround though, because at the end of the day, a memorial doesn't have to be one day at one time. If you're going to a memorial and you're with your family, it could be literally multiple events back to back. It can be one event one day, or it could be like you're just spending some time with your family. and her father did pass away. Like, this is not something that you guys should use as a storyline. So
No, it was that whole thing was so fucking weird to me. I was like, "Are y'all?" It doesn't matter what fucking day it was on. She was upset. Her dad died. You know that. Shut the fuck up. I would have. That's where I would have to start fighting, and I don't fight. But like with my family and shit, like don't do that.
So what day was the memorial? Aha! It was like shut up.
Yeah, and
I can't stand that bitch.
Dan Whitney, like
never could.
Aha! It was the day.
She's always trying to catch
somebody slipping, and I'm like, you are the one that's always.
It's weird. Slipping. I want her to go to jail.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would actually
lock her up. Lock her up.
But then if she goes, Heather would literally have to go because they're up each other's ass so fucking far. Like I can't even see Heather anymore. I can't even see her head anymore. Like
I want them to both get locked up together. And then they tell them whenever they go into the intake and they're like, "Oh, are we going to be separated?" And they're like, "Actually, no, we're going to let you two stay together because there's new rules in the prison."
And they're cousins.
And they'll be so excited. Yes, they'll be so excited. They get to share a cell. They think that everything's great. After like a week,
and they split them up. Whitney starts trying to catch Heather and shit. And then she's like, "I seen you flip the mattress and you like..." Aha! I seen you in the other bunk with one of the other ladies, and
Whitney is a snitch. That's what's gonna happen,
right?
Whitney's gonna snitch. She's getting her ass beat.
Very much.
It's gonna be over, and Heather's gonna be like, "I don't know nothing about that. I don't know her. I don't know that."
I just need her to
get me out of here.
Tattooed on her fucking forehead at this point because it's like
she can do that in prison.
In big ass letters.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's happening. So we have to wait. But I want to know, I want to let everybody know that I am like Shop Squad. That's it's just as simple as that.
Oh God.
I'm the villain of the fucking episode, but you just confirmed that you're Shop Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm confused. Who's the villain? Oh my God. No, I know you didn't.
Facts. I am wearing my Shop Squad hoodie.
You hit it so well this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Here I am.
The ops can be in the room at any time, and this just shows y'all. And like Jen said, you either love me or you fucking don't. And like, there's no in between. And I love her. And I just have to make that very clear.
I feel like I am in between.
What number Modelo are you on?
This is my second.
He's like 1.
Okay, yeah. It makes a lot of fucking sense.
But I stand on what I said.
She did give us something. And she did calm down. And she did serve looks. And she does have a storyline. And she did get in Jenny's ass when it was time.
And that's why everybody's so upset.
And she looks so beautiful too. I was just looking at her at the reunion around the feathers, of course, and I was like, wow, she looks gorgeous.
And I will say the gloves.
Oh, that'll be my nice thing.
So, and like, I hate that they made her take them off.
Yeah, like,
well, they didn't think that through.
I'm like, what rule is that? Why?
Because it was there's like decorations on the gloves, so anytime she would move her hands, it would pick it up in the mic.
Yeah, so she's too animated for that.
They need to like hold the mic across the room.
Give her a boom mic.
Yeah.
Have special accommodations.
Would have, especially sitting down, those gloves would have made the biggest fucking difference.
And the sound effects would have actually made what she had to say like 10 times more intense. Like as she's rattling them and talking at the same time. Lisa Barlow also served at that reunion, and
she did.
So
she was giving it to their ass.
I love her.
Though is that like they are all going somewhere different. It's just so confusing. Like we need to have, because it looks like they're in a cave on Ice Age. So if Ice Age is the theme, then let Ice Age be the theme. But it's like one is going to prom, like Whitney. One is going to
A
the
mess.
Met Gala, like Jim Shaw. One is going to
So
like
the
a
gospel
fundraiser.
explosion, Meredith, with that shit.
And
That was very Mary Cosby, actually.
She had to, Mary couldn't be there, so she had to represent the way that she could for her friend. Heather looked like she was going to her daughter's wedding again. Why is she always wearing a mother of the bride dress?
She literally goes on davidsbridal.com.
I don't like it.
It's like, I'm wearing a David Bridal's dress, period.
She doesn't have to look.
I don't know how I feel about Heather anymore. And it's like, I hate that.
As a person?
Love
Or
Heather.
outfit?
Yeah. No, as both. The outfit
me.
I know, like she could have done something different, but
She's playing it safe. I don't like it.
Personally, I'm like, ugh.
She's going literally on Fashion Nova Plus and like literally get a better outfit, and I feel like since they're on Salt Lake City,
she could honestly got a comforter set at this point.
What?
A comforter set and just like wrapped it around her, like how like my mom used to do that. She would wrap the comforter set around her and like sit in the living room,
walk around the house.
Yeah, I would have preferred that.
I mean, that would have been better.
Well, just while we're on the subject of Salt Lake City, I just didn't like that reunion. It's
trash.
Boring. It was also because sitting there and listening to Jenny was really like making my skin boil.
Why
because it was
they cut her out?
Ironic. It was stupid. They had enough time to edit her out.
Yeah, they would have to scrap the whole reunion because she ran
scrap
her
it then
for a long as periodically time. Like, that shit
Not
was long.
periodically time.
You just unlocked a memory with me just now. I forgot about that video.
From? Wait,
That's from the girl that
with the buses.
For a long ass periodically time. And that's just what she was doing. She was running her mouth a lot. And I'm like, Jenny, shut up, girl. Like, shut up. You are a fraud.
Like, you have to stop talking. You have
and I
to.
love how Bravo put that little disclaimer at the beginning of the reunion.
Well, too bad it didn't save their ass, because at the end of the day, you put that whole paragraph there, you still look a fool. You still look stupid as fuck. It's just the same way that Andy looked stupid as fuck when he was like, "Oh, we do not condone violence," and then literally Jersey yesterday, they're literally beating each other's ass, which we'll talk about.
Always fighting over there. Andy's full of shit, and he knows it.
Oh shit, y'all. But love y'all. Anyways.
But for real though, like,
we still gonna watch. That's one thing about us. Until it's too much. But
it's like 3 parts again. Y'all, like, I can't with the 3
as
parts.
Lisa Barlow
so excessive.
said,
Never
we'll
needs
talk
to
about
parts.
it.
Yeah.
And then the last BravolebriTEA story I actually have is from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Ooh. We have a rumored premiere date.
Oh,
the rumored premiere date is, and I'm gonna check out my calendar because people be lying, May 1st.
Okay.
And that is a Sunday.
Of course.
So that's the rumored premiere date for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I know that we were talking about how Candy said that she gets into it with someone really bad during this season. I don't know if she's confirming that this news is who she gets into it, or this is in addition to what she was saying. But she recently talked about how she clashed with Marlo. And that was your guess. Wasn't that your guess, Aaron? That she clashed with Marlo. Yeah, and even in our comments, shout out to you guys who like interact in our comments. Like, we really appreciate that. Shout out to you guys who be DMing us, who have signed up to the Patreon, all of that. Shout out to y'all. But a lot of people also guessed that too. And she said that, let me find the quote.
You get to hear her shaky voice.
But Marlo and we had some real serious beef that happened this year. It was crazy. I wasn't expecting it because I was really one of the main people who was rooting for her to get her peach. And I did not think we would have that type of falling out. But we were able to fix it, It's not like we're still in a bad place. at that time, I wasn't sure if we were going to come back from it. So it was Marlo. It seems like it was Marlo that she was hinting at, that she got into it with really bad. And then she also said that as far as Marlo is concerned, Kandi also said that fans will see way more of her personal life, and that Marlo's mother even filmed.
Oh.
So I'm ready for it to come back. I'm ready for it to be May 1st, if that's the truth. I hope it is, because that kind of seems like a good timeline for it, because they've been wrapped. You know, there's a few things going on. You know, Sheree had she got Sheree fashion show. She fixed things with Tyrone. So I'm here for it, you guys. And I need them back because I feel like they took a good long break. So that means that they got it right. Because I thought that I don't know how to say this. Like, yeah, because I am enjoying OC. But they took a long ass break, and it's really not that, you know. It's really not that girl like that, you know.
Right.
It's cute.
It's fine.
She's cute. She's like cute photos at Kmart, like by the Little Caesars, but it's not like.
Wow, it's so specific.
Keep bringing up stuff from like 1999 and then 2017 and then 2004.
I just need people to like be there, like go there in your head and imagine.
I did go there. I did. You really set the scene.
It's like the fake.
That's where OC is. That's where the cast of OC is.
That's not so good.
Hopefully the Atlanta girls are like, where's a good place? Like
the real at JCPenney's doing the real photos.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, there's a difference between
like the big girl
photos. Yeah, like the real studio at JCPenney versus the Little Caesars studio by Little Caesars at Kmart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
But I hope they do better. I feel like they have more, and that's what I wanted, more of the OG cast. Like we have Sheree, we have the girls. So
who is the girls other than Sheree?
We have Sheree. I feel like Marlo, I would consider her a girl.
Kandi,
I think that it's good that we are going to get to know more of Marlo, because I didn't think it was possible. Because I feel like
let's see,
showed us all she could, but already her saying that you know,
I just gotta see.
I don't know, y'all. I feel like she's gonna lie.
Oh, Marlo?
Yes.
Oh, I mean,
I don't think it's gonna be for real her life, and I'm not mad about that. I'm just saying I don't think she's gonna lie.
But I think they all do.
That's true to a certain
Not the Victoria Justice. I think we all lie.
I think we all lie because they definitely don't have all that much going on in their lives. Like every single year, you expect me to believe that.
I want to know about the 80-year-old white men. That's what I want to know about.
And that's exactly what she's not going to talk about.
So that's what I mean by lying. I'd like, tell me something I want to know.
That's a lie by omission, I guess.
Yes.
She's going to be like, these is my nephews. And
right?
this
like,
is my mama.
I already know that.
And right now, I don't like Kandi. Though. And that's going to be Marlo's shit.
I think you're right. Timestamp that. But everybody remember that. Aaron called it.
Listen, if y'all see it, and I like Marlo, so I don't want any like
me
Marlo
too.
fans jumping down my leg, because y'all are real nasty sometimes, like, and I don't like that.
Aaron,
they are. You know they are.
I
don't like that.
They are very rude. Like, don't be rude to me. If you listen this long, like, you can excuse me for saying that. And that's a fact.
People can be rude.
Well, you guys, Yeah, because like they literally just like when someone does something racist, some people, and we're not talking about y'all clearly who are listening to this,
Right.
No.
but like y'all need to know that some people literally call us names and get mad at us as if we literally, one, work at Bravo, and two, have any say of who gets hired and fired. Do you know how many people
We
I
got
would have
called a slut because we didn't address the Jenny situation.
First of all, that doesn't even make sense. And step up your insults. First of all, that's lazy and stupid. Sluts. It doesn't apply here. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Pick a
like
I
different
wasn't
insult.
as offended because I'm
Like,
like, okay, well,
You have to laugh. Like slut. Okay.
Like,
that was a weird flex, but cool.
Every week I comment something thirsty on Luke's page from Southern House, and I don't get called a slut for that. But the fact that Jenny is a racist and now it's our fault, like it was.
What did-
like,
wait,
you
what did they
stupid
say?
Slut, you didn't address Jenny? Like, wow.
You stupid slut.
Like, I laughed at first because okay,
Yeah, you have to. That's funny. People are just
y'all are cute. I love that.
you stupid slut. You're not gonna address Jenny. What are you supposed to say to Jenny?
Like, I
But you
guess we
got a
were
lot,
supposed to
too.
like
That's the
go over
thing
to her
about it.
house and
As
get
soon
Oprah and
as I
shit.
woke up and opened my eyes and saw what was going on, you know that me, I'm the one who literally goes off. I literally addressed Jenny in our stories before major outlets addressed this shit. And that's what really pissed me off. It's because it's like, are you not going to say anything about Jenny on a post that had nothing to do with Salt Lake City at all?
At all.
That
Like,
shit
what was
always
that
bugged
post?
me.
That
Like,
was
that's
literally
not what we're talking about
about-
here.
I forgot what the hell it was about, but I can assure you it was not about
I
Salt
hate
Lake
that.
City.
Like, you're off topic and it's weird. That's not what's going on right here. Go to the appropriate post and then say your stupid shit if you feel like you have to. So now who's the stupid slut? That bitch.
So according to them, us too.
Well, the thing is, you know what? Like, continue to do that because we need to get our engagement up as usual.
Right.
So have your feelings about that, but just know that, like, when you get out of pocket, we get right back out of pocket because guess what? We are independent. We ain't on no network. So right now, you're dealing with the real us. Let's
I love
be clear.
it. I love when you get out of pocket.
Let's be
and then you'd be
clear.
like, let me stop before Aaron beats my ass. And I'd be like, huh?
Because Aaron will be like doing something completely different, and then he'll see that we have like all these comments or like messages.
He's probably like, what did she say now?
What did she do? And I literally looked at the story and I'm like, okay, not bad, not bad. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, you guys, we are going to talk about Jersey and Summer House right now. But before we do, I want to, do our own little commercial break. Like, number one, we would like to invite you to sign up for our Patreon because we have been doing a lot of Patreon episodes. You get input, if you get the top tier, you get to do a happy hour.
Mm-hmm.
And since last month was a short month and I'm still not feeling too good, we didn't do our Patreon, but we're gonna have 2 Patreon happy hours
yes, this month.
And also with the dip, you guys know that I do social for the dip, and we actually have launched a new feature on the website called community posting. And it's basically where you can go on, pick a subject, talk about that subject, whatever comes to mind. Right now, it's for subscribers, and it's usually like $60 a year or $10 a month, but we have a 90% off sale. So it's $6 for a full year. And it's not just for community posting, it's for a full dip subscription. So when we have special events, we have subscriber of the week, we have premium articles, exclusive interviews, things like that. You guys need to go and sign up for the dip. We will share it in our podcast notes, Aaron. and we will share it on our story for you guys to sign up. We're going to be hosting live chats. We might do a live chat for Candy's new show because we need to show up for Candy's new show the same way that we show up for Vanderpump Rules, because that show, we were blessed enough to see it early,
and it's good, y'all.
Yeah, it's really good, and we have something special coming for you guys. Can't say it yet, but we might live chat that. We might live chat Jersey. We might live chat. Who knows what we'll live chat? But we want to talk with you guys because we have our very own community and community posting called Bravo While Black, and Aaron is also posting a lot in it. You know, Bravo historian, which we will invite on the pod, Samantha Bush, my coworker, and both of our friends, me and Raven's friend. She does a lot of posting. She does a lot of writing for the Dips, and she does a lot of live chats for the Dips. So just please sign up for the Dip, and we're gonna have a good old time. Sign up for the Patreon. We're going to have a good old time. And we just appreciate your support with everything that we do, because you guys show up and show out, and we do that right back in turn for you. We just want to make you laugh, want to make you happy, want to make you feel seen, and all those good things. So let's go to the ghetto. Real Housewives of New Jersey.
The ghetto.
The ghetto. Where do we even start? So, okay, they were going to the shore houses. The last thing that we saw was Teresa storming out because of, the video came out. But in addition to the video that week, a few different things came out about Louis, that he was seemingly abusive to his ex-wife. And, people who know him or people who have dated him wrote into Bravo fan pages, mainly Bravo and Cocktails, and maybe even Dumois. Shout out to Dumois, because they be having the tea show, like they have to yell me up, But Louis is just not a good guy according to these people. So when he was on the way there, he didn't feel safe or comfortable getting out of the car, so he left, and then Teresa stormed out, and then they came back later on to Jennifer Aydin's house, and Tiki Barber's wife, I guess, wanted to address it, which I do not like Tiki Barber.
She's whack.
I do not like Tiki Barber or his wife.
Oh, damn. What did he do?
So I don't know anything about sports.
Me neither.
But I only know about this story because it has to do with the Miami Dolphins owner. Apparently, they offered to pay coaches to make the teams lose, and
you can't do that.
Yeah, but especially like when it's a black coach. So the Miami Dolphins coach Brian Flores, he was fired for just being a bad coach or whatever, but then he exposed that they're paying people to make the teams lose, and then people were backing him up, like people of all race and color were backing him up, and then Tiki Barber comes out like one of those people, and it's like, that's not true. He literally starts crying, saying that the NFL is honest and it's not rigged and all of this shit, and it's just very...
Oh, well, then that makes sense why his wife is whack, because he is too. Okay. Let's try.
It makes a lot of sense. So I'm just not feeling either one of them. And it's like, who the fuck are you? Shut the fuck up. Why are you in people's business? Like, who invited you?
And you just got here, so you need to shut up.
Right. Like, sit your ass down. Like, are you even full-time? No. So why are you talking? So yeah, they were at Jen Aydin's house, and Tiki Barber's wife is like, are we just not going to address the elephant in the room? And then Melissa brings it up. Melissa is like, Jen said that you like stormed out in a fit or whatever. Teresa straight up lies and says no, that she didn't.
Reasons why I stand Teresa, because it's like, what are you talking about?
We have you on camera.
She's like, no, you don't.
No, the fuck you don't. That never happened.
And she's like, I hope they don't use this. Mhm.
No, use it because it still never
Mhm.
happened.
Are you gonna believe
They
me or your
hacked
lying
into the
eyes?
system. They hacked into the database, and
Not the database. Stupid. Yeah, so she straight up lies, and then I don't know how Bill came up, but of course Bill cheating came up. And then Melissa,
somebody's like, Bill cheating.
yeah, he cheated 10 years ago. And then
Marge was
Melissa
like, don't forget Bill's cheating. Because we need to all
I feel
remember.
bad for Jennifer, but you know, listen, do you really feel bad for Jennifer because you would stop
No.
bringing that shit up?
She loves it. She fucking loves it.
I wouldn't. I just feel like it's fair game. It's fair game to me. And she's like, well, this is the thing. Jennifer Aydin's whole thing is that everything that I bring up, whether it's about Jackie or Margaret or whoever, Melissa, is public knowledge. My situation was not public knowledge. And I do not think that that is an excuse, because guess what? You're on Housewives. So whatever the fuck you do is public knowledge. Whatever the fuck your does is public knowledge. It doesn't matter if it was today or 2003 when it happened. And honestly, if you guys have decided to stay together and put this behind you, why are you reacting this way? Like, is he still cheating?
And the way she brought it up.
Well, and because she said her and Bill never like actually talked about it. So it's unresolved. She just decided, oh, we're just gonna move past it. Well, bitch, maybe you guys need to get into some therapy or something.
I don't
You need to
believe
talk to your
that.
husband. I believe it. If she was having the baby the next day and she's like, oh, let me just, fucking have this baby. She's got other things to focus on. And
But,
then
I
if
mean,
she decided she wanted to stay with his cheating ass, which
at some
I can't
point,
understand, but
like once the baby is like taking a nap or some shit, like I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start some shit, because it's like now the baby is okay and the baby's stable.
Ready to fight.
So it's like, what the hell were you doing? Now it's time to address the issue.
That she asked him, and she was like, oh, are you in love with her? Is it over? And he's like, it's been over. I don't love her. And like, that was just that. I'm like,
do they have an open relationship or something? Because I just don't see it going like that. Like, you cheated. No.
And then, but it's like, you're still so mad about it.
He's still cheating. He's currently cheating.
I don't know about that, because even if a man was like not cheating on me, like the fact that you did it, like every time they bring that shit up, I'm gonna look at you and be like, you did.
Right.
And I should pop you for that.
I'm going to pop you for that.
We're gonna keep going with the scene because I already did. Like, that will bring hell out of me every time someone brings that shit up, because it's like, I go back in time. I'm a time traveler. I go back in time.
You can tell
in my head.
No, I'm with you, because I'm a grudge holder and a time traveler. So it's not a good combo at all.
Yeah,
I get it.
That's why I couldn't do that.
It's like, she's not even mad with Bill about it. She's mad with Marge for bringing it up, when it's like, you called Marge a slut. You called Marge's mom a slut. I don't care. Like, if you call my mom a slut, all bets are off. I will go and get that bitch that he cheated with and bring her here.
Like the
cookie
lady.
Yeah, like the cookie lady.
Exactly.
Like that was a perfect Kenya Moore type moment that Marge could have did. Because
missed opportunity.
Yeah, because when you talk about my mom, it's over. Like, I will literally beat you.
And I mean,
all the way
Jennifer was
over.
cool with it, because she, like, as a matter of fact, she confirmed like what she was. Who was she, like?
Yeah, she was like, oh,
she upgraded her.
Yeah.
He cheated with the office manager. She's like, no, it was the pharmaceutical rep. Like, hold on.
You might as well just bring her on the show.
It was the car washer, or it was the secretary or something.
Right.
Don't give her a degree. Like,
let's literally go to CVS and pull her behind the pharmacy and like put her on camera.
Pull up to the window.
That's her.
I'm here to pick up
Since y'all got so
her.
many questions,
Yeah.
this is her. Like Jennifer could be 10 times better than what she is. It's just how she's handling the situation. And then the fact that like you talked about somebody's mom and you don't expect somebody to like,
and she's like, oh, it's
Come
all
for you?
public, it's all public, it's all public. So there are no rules because it's supposed to be, I can get husbands not being off limits, but children and parents should be off limits.
And we
Period.
all know this. So it's like,
That's why
don't
I
act like
don't
you're
under-
new here. Come on.
they were
like,
still like
especially
the
people
dog
that were commenting, they're like, it was off camera and her kids didn't know about it. Well, tell them your fucking dad is a cheater. I don't know what to tell you. I stayed and it's over with. That's it.
Exactly. And if you're going to be upset about, like, sorry, the kids are upset, but your dad did that.
You don't
So
have to tell
what do you
your
want me to
kids
fucking
that.
do?
Why? How would they know they're? Are
Well,
they
guess
watching
what?
the
She
show?
said that, yeah, well, even if they didn't watch the show, she said that her daughter found out on TikTok. And that's how she found out. So it's like, that's why I'm like, with Kanye doesn't want his daughter on TikTok because of things like this. Why is your fucking 9-year-old, 10-year-old on TikTok looking at conspiracy theories about your parents cheating? That's your fault totally.
No,
because they're different.
TikTok.
Like,
I can see
if
the
her
daughter's
parents-
face.
First of all,
if your daughter like found out about it on TikTok, why are you so mad at Marge?
right, because her kids, she has no control over those kids. They run that fucking house, and that's what she's mad about.
Exactly.
We're being honest.
And I want to know why Aaron's laughing
The
so hard.
kids are out of control. Her husband is cheating on her, and you know
Right.
her life is in shambles. And
Right. And she's
she wants to get
deflecting.
mad at
I
Marge.
could just imagine the daughter scrolling and then
You know that little one. What's the little one? What's her name? Olivia.
I know exactly who the one that's always at the
Olivia.
kitchen counter.
Yes.
Like always.
Mhm.
That's probably where she was when she scrolled and seen that shit. Like, oh,
she was like, I don't want
my
that for dinner, Mom.
gosh.
Wait a minute. What's this? What's
it
this?
says here that daddy cheated on you with the pharmaceutical
Oh, the office manager. And then she was like, it was actually the pharmaceutical rep, baby. And
knowing her daughter, she's
I
probably like,
forgave.
oh, okay, what's for dinner?
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what she's making it so like my children have to find out about this. They're gonna find out about it one day, regardless.
They
especially if
already
you were
probably
literally-
knew about that shit.
But you were literally calling up people asking about Jackie's situation, which turned out to not be one. Allegedly, they didn't find anything, but now you want to be mad that people
She's
are
upset with Jackie
about
because
yours?
Jackie knows how to keep her damn business in her house. That's why she's upset.
Exactly
Because Jackie already
Mhm.
knew. I believe it was some shit because Teresa said that a little bit with a little bit too much confidence. And I do believe he was fucking around at the gym.
Teresa was slithering around that party.
She
No, I just remember.
Knew something. And Jackie was like, once she got in her house, she was like, I better not hear that shit. I better not hear people that shit. You better not. You better keep that shit in this fucking house. If you bring that shit out, I know something. Like, I know they had a talk. I know they had a
But
talk.
it worked, didn't it? Because everyone is
worked.
saying, no, we didn't hear shit.
And he got his shit together and they didn't hear
Yeah.
anything else. That was the last.
And Jennifer can't do that with her house, and that's why she's not. And you know what? Jackie is a bigger person than me because if I find out that
Oh.
you even called your homegirl about the situation, I would have literally slapped you in your mouth.
Yeah.
But she literally called across town.
Why are you talking about my damn business?
Exactly. She literally called
It's
across
weird.
town about this. Are you serious? And now she wants people to give her grace.
I
No,
don't
you
know.
get no grace, bitch. Absolutely.
That
not.
is definitely housewife behavior, but she should have been prepared to deal with the consequences. If you're gonna do some shit like that, you should know that they're gonna come for your ass next.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. She's acting like she's new to this shit. You know how this goes. Your time's
You've been
coming.
on there, what, 5
No.
years?
Yeah, they've been on
No,
for a
come
while
on.
now.
Come on. I don't feel bad for her.
So
At
the other
all.
storyline is obviously this Louis thing. And I think that Teresa absolutely handled that situation the worst that I've ever seen anyone handle
I
it.
thought you were gonna say the best.
Aaron's sitting there
No.
nodding. He's
I'm
like,
nodding and shit.
He's
I'm like,
nodding.
yeah, I love the
No,
way she
like
handled
she
that shit.
literally like didn't let him talk, and it
Same.
made it look worse because he was ready to just put it to bed and make them shut the fuck up. But instead, she looks bad because he really had to tell her, "Hey, be quiet, let me talk, or I'm gonna leave." Like that was embarrassing.
That's me, and
Well-
that was such a relatable moment.
That was embarrassing.
okay, but I feel like I get why she was doing all the talking though, because he's a fucking coward. You got me over here to like, you're not going to show up, and you're like, oh, text this one to make sure that they don't say nothing and whatever. So at that point, I feel like, okay, obviously I need to take control here,
Mhm.
and you're going to come so that they don't say nothing, but like, I got it. So just sit there.
And
be
that's
there.
what she
Well,
wanted
You know what
him
I'm saying?
to
So
do.
I feel like that's what the game plan was. And then he just decided that he wanted to talk all of a sudden. And like, don't talk to me like that in front of everybody. I'm trying to stand up for your
I
ass.
kind of thought
And now
it was
you
hot,
exactly. Oh God.
What did you say, Aaron?
though. I kind of thought it was hot.
Okay,
This is my second Modelo, y'all. But I did think that moment
Expand.
was definitely hot because it's like he put her in her place. And I think Teresa needs a man like that. I feel like if you have that type of personality that you don't stop like me, like I'm not gonna stop, and you have to tell me to you have to probably tell me to shut up sometimes. Like, I get it. And what did she do? Like when he said that, she was like, okay.
She did. I was like,
Okay.
what?
Because she likes that shit.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
is
y'all
what it
learning how toxic I am.
this one episode, and mine was called the villain, but
I'm not sure that I would call it toxic. I don't know if I would take it all the way there.
you just like
I don't know. I
someone
just don't like
who-
him. I don't like him. And maybe
I
if it
get
was someone
that.
else, I would be able to be objective about it.
But that,
You know
But I was
what's
like,
crazy
if I'm
about-
having your back, don't fucking do that, because then I'm gonna be mad.
right?
Not
Because
in the
then I'm
fun
gonna
way,
be like,
not in the sexy way. Like, I'm mad.
yeah, like real
Now I'm
mad.
gonna turn on you and be like, you know what? The video was fucking weird, actually, now that I
Wait,
think about
Let's
it.
talk
Don't
about it.
do
Let's
that.
fucking talk about it then. Because why are you with your shirt off and a bunch of men and Kevin literally at Warrior Camp talking about how you were gonna come home and marry her and all this weird ass shit? And then now you want to turn around and say the opposite of what you said on the video and make us both look stupid.
Well, Teresa's already there, but anyway.
So what Teresa was trying to say is that Louis is off limits because he didn't sign up to be on Housewives. This is a lie, because we literally just saw Louis do a whole ass like journaling camp to like get the family together. Like he was trying to be like a therapist. So
Yeah.
I did not understand like what she was talking about when she said that he didn't sign up for it, because she had him on camera fixing things with her and her brother. She had him at the pool party. She had him she's moved into his house.
Right.
So he's
he signed up.
absolutely a part. He
Yeah.
has a contract.
Yeah,
He has
he
a
signed up.
contract.
He signed up for this with a smile. Okay. He was so excited.
That
Like you
creepy,
said, it's not like
weird smile.
It's not like he's just like, Evan or Bill in the background that might get pulled in every now and then. Like you had a whole scene at your house.
Right.
With
Your house.
Like, come on. This, you know what this is. Please don't. You knew who Teresa was. You knew what you were signing up for, and you love it. You love the attention. You just didn't think it was going to be negative for reasons I don't understand. But anyway,
If I knew that I made a video in the desert with my shirt off and Kevin and said all that weird shit, I would not be on Housewives.
I would literally just blame it on moonshine or some shit like that. I would be like, you know what?
I don't remember. I was blacked out.
The guys and us, we got together. We had a few beers. We had some moonshine, and that was all I can remember. You know, so the footage is out there. We're gonna do our best to take it down, and we're gonna move forward. And that's like,
that.
That would be my storyline. And Teresa would be like, "Yeah, what he said." So you know, the boys were on the moonshine, and that's as simple as that.
We're like, yeah, things got weird. I can't. What else do you want me to say?
But I do stand Teresa for like,
for what?
Being in denial. What? I guess it's like,
yeah,
like when they bring this shit up, she's like, "What are you talking about?"
The most delusional shit. Like,
no, I didn't.
Yeah. Wait, what's another housewife that's like super delusional? Who isn't delusional? But
that's what I'm gonna say. There's so many. Why can't we think of one quickly?
Like what do you do well quickly? No, but like you know, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of delusional housewives. Like I feel like sometimes Karen can be one.
Jen Shaw
can be one, but like for Teresa to literally sit there and straight up like be that delusional, that's a talent.
Teresa,
it takes talent, and they have the cameras right in her face, and she's like, "I never did that shit." With her wig, like with her hair right here, she's like,
with her hairline moved 1 inch up.
And then she had the nerve to put a headband on too, so it's even further down.
I love it. I don't know. I love that lady.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it. She's charming. I understand.
Because who are we gonna like? Melissa?
Absolutely the fuck not. No. Not gonna do that.
For Melissa, but it's like Melissa is just such a background character. Like she tries so hard. Like I did enjoy her on Girls Trip.
Yeah, after
but after Girls Trip, it's like you come back and you do the same shit.
Yeah, it's like, you know, she's trying, like good hustle or whatever, but it's not.
She's
not
like
working.
One of those aunties that one of those aunties that your uncle marries, but it's like we really don't fuck with her like that. But she just comes around and she keeps showing her ass up at the functions, and then it's like we want to tell her ass to go home, but at the same time, grandma's like, no, keep her around because it'll upset your uncle, and it's like.
This feels personal.
Wait, it's very very specific, but like also feels familiar. Feels familiar. I know the person, you know.
Yeah.
I won't say her name. I won't say her name. But
you can't, because she ain't gonna listen. But
Nitra. Okay.
It's just as simple as that. But you kind of like her like towards the end, like once you approach your 50s and she's up in age, you're like, okay, let's go get yogurt or some shit.
Why yogurt? Like
she don't have no teeth by that time, probably. So
do you know how many?
No, I said like when you turn 50, like she's gonna be like 80 or some shit like that.
Okay, 80, I can understand. Yeah. But that was ridiculous.
I quite enjoyed it. I did.
Oh God. But yeah, that last episode of New Jersey was good. Like I can honestly say that was a good episode. You know, for me, New Jersey is just not that girl. It's something to watch in the background.
Same.
Or to have on like, oh no, it's New Jersey. Or just like the same way as OC right now. It's like, okay, we have something new to watch, but you know,
Jersey is a little bit more of that girl than OC though. Like I hate to say it.
I think that's a matter of opinion. Jersey is not.
Teresa.
But also it's something about Noella when she like she'll be eating and then she's just very, very calm. That it's scary, and then she'll turn around like, "Can you let me talk?"
I love
it. And like
it
sends chills down my spine, and she just looks like this like really pretty like I don't know alien. It's just
yes, she's a beautiful alien.
Yeah, she gives like beautiful alien energy, and I like that. Heather is very bothered by her, and people are saying that because I like Heather too, though. Like, let me be clear, I like the
Love
richness of
her.
Let's be
Heather.
clear.
Let's be
Love.
clear. Like, I'm a Heather Dubrow fan, but Heather left the franchise for a few seasons, so no one has to bow down to her, especially not a newbie, because this newbie doesn't know who the fuck she is. Shannon
No, and they're all
Bedore,
newbies, really.
yeah, like
Oh,
Shannon Bedore, Gina Kershinger, I don't know how to say her name,
Don't
and
matter.
Emily Simpson, they're all like, very enamored by Heather Dubrow, and Noella is just like, okay, Heather's just Heather.
It's literally
And that's why,
Noella, Heather, and Shannon. Like, that's the cast to me.
Shannon, I don't know. I like Emily this season because she just does the most random shit. Like, why are you walking around with some ginger ale? Why do you have a turkey sub in your purse in the spa?
I understand that more than the
Listen, yeah.
because I do carry food around, but the whole thing is ginger ale.
full
I was
sub?
like,
A
Listen,
full Publix sub?
I would do
Let
a
me
Chipotle
live.
burrito. Or imagine like a good
I be having
chicken
a
tender
lot of
sub,
food in there.
like,
Ooh,
wow.
I
Yeah.
want a chicken tender sub right now. I'll fuck that up. So let's just, because now I'm getting hungry. So let's go on to Summer House. I loved this S&M themed party,
Mhm.
but I am increasingly worried why Kyle and Amanda got married, because every single episode is showing me why they should not get married. And we already know the outcome is that they got married. So I'm wondering, why did they do that?
I don't
get
know.
divorced
And like,
next season.
well, go. I hope. I shouldn't say that. No, I don't know. I take it back. But like, surely they aren't watching this season, right? Because how could you? I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to watch because it's like, oh, are they gonna get married? Are they? Oh no, they did, and this is really fucking terrible, and they probably shouldn't have.
And this is the first time that I felt that two people should be married more than, like, it's worse than when Tom and Katie got married.
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
saying a lot.
Way worse. Yeah.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Because Tom had a whole battered wife moment. And it was rough there for Tom for a bit. But at the end of the day, I feel like they kind of like work things out. But it's just like, Kyle is literally saying, I don't have anything in common with you. You don't do shit for the company. I have a style in my eye because of you. Like, what the fuck?
It is not funny.
It was a lot.
I don't know. It's like, it's one thing to say that, and I get it. You're like talking to your friend Danielle or whoever you said it to, but like, on TV with these fucking cameras around, you've embarrassed me enough, okay, for a lifetime. I tell you on that, like, I don't know. That's just, it's so mean, just hurtful. I don't know. I don't know how you get past that, but whatever.
Like,
you should get past everything. So
I love how they whisper cry and they go in the bathroom and it's like, I just want to Amanda because you know if Amanda knows, like, then how does it make me look? And everybody's like, yeah, like I understand. And she's like, you know, I can't tell Amanda because if Amanda finds out, then, you know, like, it's gonna, like, you know, how does that feel coming from one of her friends? Like,
and I'm in the wedding, like,
gonna see this shit.
But I don't think it was so bad though, like what they were saying, because I feel like they probably thought that, like, okay, we have to watch how we approach this because we don't need to do it the way Hannah did, because Hannah didn't do it with love at all. She just was like, Kyle's a piece of shit. I hate him, and I'm gonna hate you too, okay? And like throwing stuff. So they're probably like, okay, how do we fucking do this? You know?
Because
And I felt
Amanda
like if you're
doesn't
gonna say
get it.
something, you know, then that, but I wouldn't say
Yeah, she
nothing.
does.
I couldn't.
But I will
None of my
say,
business. And I'd be
last
like,
week's
Kyle, don't be
episode-
talking to me about this shit either, because you're making me
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
'cause you're
And I'd
putting
go
me
talk to
in
somebody
the
else.
middle. Right. And it's like, I have to go back and tell my friend that you basically
Let's
said
call
that
Amanda
she's
over.
annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
shit, you're about
hold
to
that
fucking
thought.
marry her here.
Yeah, right. So fucking say it to her. You should be able to do that.
And this is why you guys shouldn't get fucking married. Like, look at this shit.
And even with like the wedding planner, it's like they were literally complaining and making like such a negative, like it's supposed to be like a good. Obviously, you're stressed out planning your wedding, but they were even
They were
making
fighting.
the argument about the wedding. It was just about them as a unit. Like
Well,
you don't do anything but watch TV all day, and I'm stressed the
They
hell out.
are
And I want
not
$4 million
It's weird.
and like
happy.
and the fact that
it's
you have
clear.
this thing like hovering over you that like any moment you might call it off, like is weird. The contract, like if I call it off,
The
then you have to pay
contract.
my parents back. Like
The contract.
that's weird.
And that's
You
my
have to
theory on
understand.
why they
That's
got
really
married.
fucking weird.
That's my theory on why they got married, because of the contract.
It has to be, because at this point, let's be honest, like,
Because Kyle didn't have the
nobody's
money.
ever said it. Oh, well,
He owes $4 million.
Oh no.
listen. But he's too busy drinking, and that's why he's drinking so much. Kyle, if I owed that much, I would be drinking too. I would be falling on the floor in hall and kicking the beer boxes and all that shit. I would be doing all that. So I get it. But it's like, they are both clearly unhappy. Amanda, number one, Amanda wants to be single. I don't know if y'all
She wants
see
to
it,
be
but I
single?
see it.
No, I don't.
Absolutely.
Tell me.
I
Tell
don't
me.
see that.
The
Yeah,
way
explain.
she parties, the way she walks them around, it's like she doesn't necessarily do anything that would count as cheating, but it's like the lust in her eyes when she's like alone and when Kyle isn't around and when she's having a good time with the girls.
She's
it's like
happier.
she's so happy. And then when she gets around Kyle, she's like, oh, he's so fucking annoying. Like, he's eating Cheez-Its in bed. He's doing this. He's doing that. I don't like him. He's running around. He's too drunk. She's calling him. She's like, oh, you're not home yet. And truth be told, she's kind of fucking annoying and naggy.
Last week, she was very annoying. All
I know.
heard
She was
Kyle.
terrible.
Sometimes
I like her
get
too.
Kyle.
But I was like, that was the only time that I got Kyle. I was like,
Mhm.
Amanda, now listen, I like you, but you're doing too much. Like if I was anyone in that house, I would be like, Kyle, Amanda is calling you. And Amanda,
Please.
shut the fuck up. Why don't you walk around and look for his ass? Stop calling his name like
He's
that.
so
I'm like, no, he
annoying.
heard you. He
And
heard you.
This is
He's
literally
ignoring you.
what we see on camera. Imagine what's going on behind camera. She's going to
No.
the bathroom. She's venting to like family members who aren't even in town. Like, who are you talking to in the bathroom? All your friends are here. Pull Sierra, pull Paige, pull somebody to the side and talk to them like you always do. And
Yeah.
it's like, stop making a big deal about shit that you already know. You already know how this man is. You like it, apparently. That's why you've been dealing with it for so long. Either accept him for who he is or don't get fucking married.
Yeah, she thrives on chaos, but she acts like she doesn't. She's one of those people.
Because Kyle
She likes
does
it.
has his problems, but I mean, I'm like, you like this shit. Like, you
Yeah.
know you do.
Yeah.
So just be with him.
Well,
You make a
She
great
is.
point.
yeah.
Well,
you do.
but she is though. And that's the problem. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
so
think-
shut up about it. Like, I don't want to keep hearing about this every single season. Like, Kyle's just not treat me right. And then the girls gather around. It's like, it's like, and they're all so hurt. They all just stick around and continuously get hurt. I think they enjoy like coddling together, like throughout the seasons.
Mhm.
Well, no,
I don't know
but
if it's the alcohol, but they love that shit. They love talking
because
about
no,
their
but
guys.
that's how.
Well, that's a
no, but
thing,
when you're
you
with
know.
your friends
Yeah.
and something happens, because it's not just Amanda, it's also Paige
Yeah.
with Craig or Sierra
Ugh.
with Austin. It's like you get your girls and you go cry in the closet.
and I love how Lindsay handles her shit because it's
My
like,
queen. Ugh.
she just goes
She doesn't
around and she
handle-
doesn't talk to anybody. Like, you just hear her mumbling about it out loud. She's like, fucking men. Like, she
Complaining.
falls out of the chair and then she like goes to bed and like,
She's so
fine.
good. That pool party when she was just like strutting around, being like,
And then she just made out
yeah.
yes.
It's like,
she
look
just
at that
kissed
bitch.
Alex and walked
She's
away.
having a great time.
She's
I was
living
like, I wish
her
I could
life.
channel that energy at all times. She was, oh my God, she was so happy.
And she's definitely the type to cheat. Like, I'm sorry, but like I see it. And
Lindsay?
yeah.
Lindsay is not a cheater.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't
get
know.
those vibes.
Now that Aaron says it,
Lindsay don't give a fuck about that shit. It's like, listen, you start doing this shit and you don't make me my fucking sandwich, I'm literally going to find somebody else that's been on another Bravo show, and I'm gonna bring them here to the house, and that's gonna be that.
shit. I have never had
I'm
that
thinking about it.
Lindsay.
Me
I never
neither.
had that about Lindsay, but now that I'm thinking about it, because she is such an alpha and like she has such like male tendencies sometimes, because she was like, oh, I'm going with this guy to Cabo, or like I'm going with this guy to Mexico. Like, wait, hold on, you're not scared? You're not like, you're just going to fucking Mexico?
She'll be thinking about
She's
nothing.
having a
So then if
good
she can
ass
do
time.
that so easily, then I'm like, what else can she do easily?
No. Not
And
my
I
Lindsay.
like her for it. Like, I don't, because I feel like, why are you getting caught up with these men who are like, because they definitely cheat. They don't care. They go to those
Oh, absolutely.
influencer parties or whatnot, or the like the what is the drink? What is the drink that they love? The lover boy parties, and they're like, yeah, turn up.
Are you...
And they cheat, and they don't give a
I don't
fuck.
know. That just took me out. Yeah.
Lindsay
turn
needs to
up.
put these girls on game. Like, stop.
They're
Well,
not gonna listen.
settled
That's why
down.
she hasn't. She just don't
Now
fuck with
she
them.
settled down with Carl. I don't like her with Carl. I'm gonna be completely honest.
How
I
come?
don't like them together because
Oh my God, you sound like my mom. Why?
She needs someone who can like Louis her the way Louis did Teresa.
That's what I know.
Like someone to handle her. Because she's such type A. She does everything for herself. She's independent. And I won't say that Carl's a beta. He's not a beta like Austin's a beta, but he just doesn't have that. Like, if Carl told me to shut up,
Are
I was
you
like,
sure?
no, you shut up.
Are you sure he doesn't have it?
Well, tell me why you think
I'm not. I'm just saying, you know, maybe behind closed doors it might be something different.
I'm just putting myself in the shoes of being Lindsay and being a boss ass bitch, and Carl ever telling me to shut up.
You don't think he would tell her to shut up at all?
Exactly.
Maybe
That's
like,
okay,
Lindsay, be quiet. But
okay,
it's not like...
actually, I think you're right. Because when they had that first dinner, somebody said something to her that set her off about being single or dating, something like that, and then she was going off, and Carl was just like, when Lindsay gets like that, I just let her go, and I'll talk to her tomorrow. I'll talk to her
and now
tomorrow.
they're like together.
And I
And
get
that's
it.
what works for them.
I get it, because Lindsay's a lot of work, but
so she can just be herself, and he's like, I'll get with her tomorrow and we can have a talk about it and it'll be fine.
That's good up until a certain point where you need someone to like
wrangle you,
like to bring that softness out of you.
You're right.
And I don't think that he could bring that.
Because number one, he needs to tell her to cut all that drinking out. No, you're falling over. Sit your ass down. Give me the bottle. Stop drinking. Enough. Like, you've had enough.
Well, recently,
maybe she doesn't
stop drinking because people think that she's pregnant with Carl's baby.
They think she's pregnant because she has stopped drinking, or
because one, she stopped drinking, and two, they said that they bought a car together, and three, there's been a rumor in the Bravo mill that Bravo couple is pregnant. So
they bought a car together.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Why would they do that together? I don't understand.
They bought a car together. They bought a car.
Just one car together. They both went in.
That's why people think that they're pregnant, because
what kind of car is it?
Family, that's what I want to know.
If
it's like a soccer mom car or an SUV, then she's pregnant. But if
she has a Jeep, like already, I mean, there's a little bit of
but it's not safe for the baby.
It's not. It's a hard to. It's, you know, she can't like take the doors off of it. Oh my God, the hand.
I feel like Mary. That's how that shit
She
flips
tumbled
over.
down the hill. Is she alive? No. Anyway, I'm glad I came. Are
That's
those
not-
cookies?
Okay, y'all. She got like.
You started.
You did.
That's all I'm gonna
See?
say.
Okay.
I'm shutting up.
We go.
But yeah, so I don't think that she should be with Carl. I think that Carl and Sierra are cute together.
No.
I think also Carl and Maya are cute together.
I would
And-
pick that over Carl and Sierra. Yes. But
Mhm.
are Maya and Luke dating? I feel like I saw
I-
somebody say something about that, and I was like,
I heard people say
Okay.
that, but I don't think that they are.
well, that's too bad.
Andrea is dating some girl named Lexi, which is why he called Maya Lexi.
Oh, he's back
and
with his
as
ex.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he said that.
And
All
as we know, Paige and Craig are unfortunately still dating. I hope that
But it's so
they just
disgusting to
date
me.
I hope that they just date until Southern Charm is over and then break up. Because he literally, like, that's not her brand at all. He
It doesn't
drags
make
her
sense.
brand down, so they don't make sense. He is a beta bitch. He also can't dress the way that he thinks that he can dress. He's not. He brings her down so much. It's gross. And he
is him. I hate him. I hate Craig.
cheats with
I
Naomi.
can't.
And that's pretty much it. Like, it's just too much shit.
Did we not like
Yeah.
Sierra and Austin?
No.
Okay.
Wait,
Aaron.
Okay, this is the thing. Austin, what I will say.
I'm gonna hang up this thing.
Listen,
What are you about to
no.
say?
No,
I have
no,
my hand on the
I'm
hang up
not
button.
making the case. I'm not making a case.
I'm about
just-
to click leave.
Please, God, we need you for the Patreon.
Don't do
I'm
this.
gonna say it.
Okay,
I
let me drink my
can't-
wine.
He's a big, dumb, goofy bitch, and that's why I like him. Because I like a guy who can make me laugh.
I do, and I hate it. It's
He's
like,
not
I know,
funny.
Charming.
I know he
He's
gets a
What?
lot
Oh.
of shit, but he
I'm leaving.
is,
charming.
don't.
I'm leaving.
Please.
That's it. That's it. Okay,
You guys.
that's
Oh,
all
let me
I'm gonna
just tell you something. Oh, I'm flustered because I can't stand.
We done pissed Raven the hell off.
Oh God, I can't. We were having a good
didn't
time
like him
until we
either,
weren't.
and I don't want to see him.
It
with
was fun until
Sierra,
it wasn't.
but I get it though. Like, I get the charm.
I see
guess
that.
what? Austin
I don't get it.
is allegedly dating someone else, so we don't have to worry
Thank
about it.
God. Well, we still have to. I don't want to see their dumb faces on my shit. I want to be able to ignore them. I could do that before, but now I can't because they're on fucking Summer House and Winter House. And Sierra and Paige are to blame. And I can't I'm
my
starting to not
God.
like them because of
I
that.
hate that.
I can't, it pisses me off.
Like,
I don't know, because if
I
he
hate that you
actually-
kind of too.
like I tried not to, but it's like the closet, the chemistry that they had. Like I thought it was kind of cute.
Because they fucked
The
in the closet
preview.
was cute.
the preview, I feel,
Should I
is what
answer?
got.
Help me
Because
understand.
I thought that Austin was gonna say, "I want to lick you from front to back" to Lindsay, but I think he's gonna say it to Sierra instead.
Why do you think that? Oh, you think they were clipping and cutting
I don't know.
and
I think that him and Sierra are gonna have a fucking entanglement.
Oh my
Aaron.
God.
You know what? We have to just stop talking about this. What we do need to do is talk about your Instagram rebrand and then go to our Patreon so we
Oh,
can
me.
stop this.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Tell the people
Oh,
what mainly.raven
thank you. Because I was like, is it?
is
gonna
going to
have
be about.
It's just gonna be about me. Honestly, I wanted to do my personal page is long gone. It's over there, but I don't use it anymore. I don't know those people. I don't I don't interact with them. I know a few of them, but they follow, my other page. So I was like, I can't do two pages. I don't know how y'all do it. amazing. I can't switch back and forth. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to post about like my shows and stuff like that, but I also want to post a little personal picture every now and then if I feel like it. And I don't want to do memes anymore for now. That's what I'm saying. So I just, wanted to change it and try and make it more personal. We'll see how it goes.
Because I want to see more of your life. Because
like what's going on?
Like we don't get you on the podcast anymore. We don't get on Twitter anymore. Like
oh yeah, that's done.
And it's so nice. Like every now and then we'll see like Raven posted a picture, and then it's like it's always 20 minutes ago or like 30 minutes ago for some reason, and I'm like, shit, I missed it.
And you won't pop up for another like 2 months, and we're just like, fuck.
You missed the game.
Next time.
You missed me. No, I think I'll we'll see. I think I'll be more consistent now. I've got a rhythm going, but I'll try not to disappear. And if I do disappear, it's because I tumbled down a hill and I just got Aaron has like, y'all can't see what he's doing. It's just
I like to be explained.
It sound crazy. Me too,
it's
please.
Just Aaron. It's also just Aaron. Even though I'm somehow the villain, but
I really wish that you guys could. Like,
you both are the villain for your last comments about Craig and Austin. Yes, it's both of you.
No, wait, hold on. Don't.
Oh yes, bitch.
Listen,
you said.
Don't say I don't get Craig.
Okay.
I hate Craig.
Austin is worse.
Craig.
Austin is worse.
No, he's not.
Yes,
Craig
he is.
Tommy
Villain.
On a live and said that he was going to go bowling for racism and include the cops into his bowling fucking thing. That's why I will never get over Craig. However,
the list is long.
Austin, I can see the charm. I don't see the charm for Craig ever.
No charm anywhere there.
Austin's like
also,
Disney Channel. Like I can't explain it.
He's
like
just
he's
like goofy and like tall.
Freddy from the Scooby-Doo. That's exactly who he is. He's fucking Freddy from Scooby-Doo.
He wishes. No.
That's what I imagine when I see him. And I think Sierra's like,
you mean Shaggy?
I want to say Freddy.
He wishes. No way.
I feel like Amanda's
Shaggy. How did Amanda's like, now how'd I get in?
And Kyle is like Scooby.
Okay, so if you can compare Austin to any, that's our pot stir of the week. If you can compare Austin to any cartoon character, what cartoon character do you think Austin is?
Patrick Star. Actually, no, because Patrick is lovable. I'm just going with the dumb part. Who else is dumb? Give me a minute. This is hard.
He's like one of the dudes from like Kids Next Door, I feel. Or
oh, he's somebody from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Which one was the really dumb one? Yeah.
Ed boy. He's an Ed boy.
He's one of
He's Plank.
That's a good one. No, that's a good one. Well, you guys, thank you so much. And we want to thank Raven for agreeing to do this episode with us. As you can see, like, we have the giggles. We can't stop giggling. And it's been so long. We love you so much. We have to have you back more often.
I'm a correspondent, so thank you.
Yes, the official Bravo Black correspondent. And we appreciate it. And you guys rate us 5 stars, sign up for our Patreon, and sign up for the dip. And we love you. Thank you for listening. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.